Well, hello everyone. Samson, lovetomyspecies. How are all of you doing today? I hope amazing. Welcome back to another special edition podcast. I'm joined today with Moomoo. How you doing, Moomoo?
I do good. ¿Dónde está Brie?
The hippie panda. She right now is she's in that Z. Yeah, I was about to say that Z state, but hibernating. Fucking, what are you saying? She's in that REM state.
That REM, yeah.
Girl, trust she is.
She's like this. She's like,
we saw her and she was just like. So we thought we'd just let her go, let her do her thing, and we'll just do a nice little bonus podcast. Mm-hmm. I feel like it's been forever. I feel like it's been more than a week, which it kind of has been. I feel bad because I promised you guys to have a special podcast coming out on the last Tuesday, and yeah, it didn't happen.
Who was going to be the special guest?
So everyone knew that I was going to Vegas with that hippie panda. We were going to be going for a week or 6 days or whatever. And my mom was actually going to be joining us on a very spicy podcast, let's just say, where we delved into our history and past.
That would have been such a good one.
It would have been, but we kind of just talked about it. And then also my friend Megan was there. Shout out Megan. Hey, love you, girl. And her man. What up, Kirk? And
it is going crazy.
Girl, I know.
It keeps like jumping out. Look at it.
This is a candle that my mom brought me from California. She's had it in her house for years, so I'm sure that there's probably some entities or deities that are attached to it.
No, it's what's in here. most likely.
I'm sure it's probably both, honestly, because we know that Posa house, it had shit attached to it, and a lot of energies have gone through that place. So that mixed with our place, mixed with us being right by a cemetery. Girl, our candle, it's dancing right now.
It's right next door, the cemetery. Like, that's not even a joke. It's
right
next door.
Literally, no joke.
It's not scary, though, which is surprising. Like, one time when I went to go walk Leo when I was still living here, I took him out, I think it was, like, 11 or something, and he kept, like, sitting and staring at the cemetery, and he's doing, like, his whine, like, someone was there, and he wanted to see them, and I was looking, I was like, is there anyone actually there? I mean, not anything I could see.
Exactly, but I'm sure Leo saw him or them.
He kept whining like he wanted to play with them. I was like, okay, Leo, it's time to go. And then, like, he got out there with the swiftness. But I got out there with the swiftness, too, like, with or without
like
Leo.
We definitely have a lot of, I don't know what to say, like purifications in this house, and I feel like we have a lot of like cancelers in this house, so I do feel that even though I'm sure this area has probably seen a lot, every now and then our house does get attacked, and we do get that eerie feeling every now and then.
Your ring?
But
honestly, that was you, but like still.
Totally, and that was at the hotel at Wyndham. We went and we stayed at the Wyndham Grand Desert Resort. It was in Vegas, and I don't have my hematite ring on anymore because it was crazy because we were actually talking about what we were going to talk about in the podcast, about family history and like court shit and like struggles and like not espionage, but like what are they called when they're like a double agent in a sense? Literally just stupid shit that was happening. Going behind closed doors, like with like court stuff and like with my grandparents.
Okay.
Totally.
I was gonna say, whoa, is this a thing?
And no, totally. And so we were talking about this, and like I was just like doing my little handy dandy me, and I like tapped literally it was the edge of it was granite, and it was the bar that was connected to the kitchen area where he would sit on the opposite side, and my mom was on the inside where the kitchen was, and Brie was right here chilling, and we were just talking into it, pink, and all of a sudden I just see a ding 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 ding. I'm like, what the fuck? Literally, a piece maybe like that big just like broke off of my hematite ring. It was kind of scary. Literally, I told Mom, like, that's a bad omen. Like, this is a protection ring, and, like, we need to stop talking about this past. And I think that was another reason why I kind of didn't want to make the podcast, because of that feeling. Also, the fact that A, lazy as fuck, B, was in Vegas, so, like, we were partying, drinking, having fun. But after that initial, like, feeling, I was like, maybe I should, like, let off the brakes or let off the gas and, like, coast
Pump
for
the
a little
brakes.
bit.
Yeah.
So we took a bye week last week. Woo!
Hung with Elise and Chuck.
T, yes, Poison Universe.
Our Poison Universe and Mystery
Man came over with Moomoo, and they watched our Chunky for the whole week. He definitely is fatter, I will say. I wonder why. They were giving him full scoops. That's why I know it.
What?
No, definitely he was getting lots of loves and snacks and shit.
A lot of snacks, yeah.
So we're happy about that. But
so they had
honestly,
to, like, buy more.
T, literally, when we came back though, he was like kind of skittish to see us, and then like right after he realized, oh wait, they're my owners, he was like all around us like, brrr, brrr, and we're like, okay, Chunky, okay, we got it. He was like making bread on Brie and I for a solid 2 days straight. It was bad.
Making the masa.
Sure, you know it. But yeah, it was definitely a fun trip, I will say. Before we start anything though, even though it's a bonus, we're gonna talk about our crystals that we're holding. So Moomoo already grabbed one. I'm gonna grab mine, and then Moomoo, which one did you grab?
Is this the one that's the smoky quartz, or is it the
Oh no, that's a citrine. That's the one I got.
I was like, it's not calcite.
At the metaphysical shop.
Yeah, it's raw citrine, and it's cool because it has like a little like tiny point right there.
I actually got that one at the metaphysical shop in Colorado Springs. I think we've talked about it in earlier podcasts about real and fake crystals. Not really fake, but more so processed crystals.
Like the
they're
blue
still
one.
real, but they're processed. And this one is actually an all-natural citrine, whereas you've seen other citrine, which I thought I had one here, but I don't think I do.
That one's... Oh, no, that's not. That's
no,
carnelian.
It's like pointy. I think I have it in my car. But that one is processed, and it's a lot more vibrant of an orange, but it also is man heating up the crystal and making it the color that it is, whereas this is natural over hundreds of thousands of millions of eons of years. Mm-hmm. So a little bit pricey, but it definitely packed full of a lot of great energies and whatnot. I haven't cleansed it all the way, but I don't feel like it needs cleansing, to be honest.
True. It's really pretty too.
I got my kyanite in my hand. This one I actually received. I know you can't really see it that well, but it's like a point. It's sharded in a sense. I got it when we were in Vegas. Oh, is that the Oros?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Speaking of like what you got in Vegas, did you see your selenite ones?
Oh no, they haven't seen them. You want to grab the one that's hidden away? Literally, I was so mad. I was like, that band. I was like, that bitch Moomoo. She fucking took one of my fucking wands. I know she did. And she was like, oh no, she hid it somewhere in plain sight. And so I checked it the other day. I was like, oh, it's fucking in there. Got it. Okay, cool.
I wanted him to think that I stole it.
Literally. And I thought that when I woke up because I only saw 2 of them. So I have 3 of them that we got at, it was Gem and Mineral, I think it was called. It was a crystal shop. It's in Vegas. It's like 9 fucking rooms, y'all. Like it was intense, crazy. I got this one. It's a kyanite. It's super pretty. I got this in the first room. It was literally only $6, and kyanite is a crystal that it definitely resonates with me. It's for the throat chakra. It's to help with expression, help with your speech, and honestly, also kyanite is really great for concentration. So even putting it around like your computer while you're studying and whatnot, it's really good for that. It also really helps with not with clarity, but it does help with clarity, but like personification of words, so that like you yourself, sorry, audio listeners, that was my water going off. Moon's getting some water. But it also helps with like, in layman's term, like writing reports and whatnot, like getting the mental thoughts and images so that you can write them down, put them into words.
Oh, like in the same essence, like if you need to figure out a word, like usually people who follow like the archangels, like Archangel Michael, like if you call him, he'll be like, "This is the word you're looking for."
Oh, T. I did not know that. Mm-hmm. So we got that, and then I also got 3 selenites. These are wands. They're amazing, honestly. There's so much energy in them. I also like that they're dirty. They have a lot of dirt in it, so like it was like literally pulled from the earth and like sold like that. They really didn't like process it at all, or they
to
didn't
make it
like
aesthetically
more pleasing, even though it's so pretty as it is. This is the first shop that I've ever been to, though, and I've been to many crystal shops where it was a lot of the crystals were sold by pound. It was amazing. And I was telling that hippie panda when we were leaving that, like, we need to do that trip with, like, Moomoo and shit where we go to, like, what was it? Not Utah. It was Wyoming or somewhere where there's a lot of crystal mines. And I'm sure that they have shops there that probably sell shit by pound.
True. Well, they have it here, too. Like, there was someone here that was selling, like, big old chunks of the calcite or...
Oh, okay, cute.
For, like, $6 a pound, too. So...
Tea. It's so cute. I put the string on it, obs, but I am intending to hang it. It's so cute, though, because if you hear it, it's like...
Ooh, I wonder what frequency that is.
Isn't that crazy?
Ooh.
I was doing it the other day.
I'm, like, super intrigued. Wow.
We should get, like, a tuner for it to see what frequency it's at. Yeah. But I was tying him up, and I had one of those, and I was just like, ding, ding, ding. I'm like, oh, my God, this sound is so cute. I almost want to get, like a cloth drumstick, to, like, bang on it.
And then you could do, like, a healing vibration
That's
circle.
what I'm saying.
Sure.
I got lots of plans with it, though, obs. But that heavy panda, she actually got smaller ones. And they were all the same price, so they were $6 a pound. And literally, as big as that piece is, that was 1 pound. So we got really good deals. I mean, I paid $6 for that.
That was only 1 pound?
That's what I'm saying. That one was 1 pound, and the 2 other ones...
No way, that is 1 pound.
The other 2 that were bigger, those were 2 pounds. So it came out to 5 pounds. So I paid $30 for those 3. $10 a piece. Ridiculous, huh? I know, but that's what it said the weight was on the thing. And then they had scales like individually, like throughout all of the rooms that were weighted. And then when we went to check out, he also put it on a scale, and it was also the 6 pounds.
Oh no, I'm thinking of ounces.
T. But she was able to get like 10 or 20 of those smaller selenite ones. $6, y'all. $6. It was a 1 pound, like, honestly.
And she ended up trading, because she gave me, like, a little one, and then she traded me for, like, a bigger one.
Oh, okay.
So I was just like...
Yes. Oh, so you got the bigger one?
Yeah, I think it's, like, that big.
Yeah, totally. There were so many different ones. Literally, I was telling you that, like, when we go, hopefully we'll be going in July, for Moomoo's brother's boyfriend's birthday. Mm-hmm. We are going to have to go to that shop, like...
True.
Like, no ifs, ands, or buts, honestly.
It's coming up so quick.
It is, but I think that we'll be able to swing it if we just save and crunch and save. We'll be able to do it. Because honestly, I'll just fly there and fly back, and I'll fly with all my crystals. I don't care. The price is so cheap, honestly, from Colorado Springs to Vegas.
Or just mail it back.
Too much weight. Why? And then I don't have it with me. Excuse me? Like, whoa.
What other people do? They, like, mail stuff back so they don't have to, like, take it on the plane with them.
But also kind of expensive. Like, I guess I could do, like, the any size or any weight box.
Yeah, they have, like, flat rate shipping envelopes.
Yeah. I guess I could do that, but then, like, I'd have to package that because I am not going to be getting them broken and shit.
True.
Yeah. But they were amazing, y'all. I mean, I also got... Yeah, I got Moomoo, and that Happy Panda got Poison Universe, hers, but and Mystery Man his, but they're wind chimes, and they have different types of agate on it. Mm. So I think mine was the blue agate, and I think yours and that Happy Panda's was orange, and I think Poison Universe's was like a brown or like a purple agate. I don't know. The dark purple. Super, super pretty though. Literally $16.
For one?
For one. Literally, they had bigger ones that were 20, and I was like almost tempted to get the bigger one, but obviously I lost my ass in fucking Vegas, like big time. So trust me, if not, I would have been getting big old honking crystals that I wouldn't trust, because there were some really nice, even clear quartz that were like $200. That were like, dang. Could you imagine? Just like a big old honking clear quartz, $200, and it was like one crystal point with another point with another point with other point. I mean, they're so amazing. Dang. They had so many geode statues or geodes,
like
amethyst geodes. Like, yes. It was absolutely insane. Ones that were literally 6 feet, even higher than like me, like wider than me. Which, I mean, I know it's hard to believe, but they were there. They were also pretty penny.
Now I gotta go see it.
Totally. So. That was fun. We definitely got a lot of fun things there. There were so many books there. There were so many statues there. There were these tables that was like this. It was a glass table with the wooden base or a metal base, and there was like a huge fucking crystal. Just imagine like a crystal right here, just held suspended. That's how they were. There was like
really?
4 or 5 tables that they were selling.
What kind of crystal was it?
They were different. Like, one was a huge fucking amethyst. One was a clear quartz. I think one was a darker color. I don't remember what it was. But the amethyst alone, that one was just so amazing, because it was like a geode piece that was flat, but they put it in, and then it was like all the crystals coming out. They were all amethysts. Really? It was so pretty. Go up to, like, I wish I was taking pictures. I don't know why I didn't take pictures at all.
For real.
But honestly, like, super, 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 super cheap, and that's what I loved about him, was that I don't think I've ever. I feel on my channel I've shown my wand that I've gotten in Cripple Creek. It's about maybe this big, but it's literally maybe that thick, and I want to say that I spent like $20 on it, $18 on it. This one I spent like not even a third of the price, and I got something that was twice the size of it. I mean, I had to transport it all the way here from Las Vegas, but I was shocked, and it was like a block away from downtown Vegas. So I was even more shocked about that, because I thought that would be very expensive there. Granted, there were some pieces there that were, like I said, like they had like the world largest sphere that was a rose quartz sphere. It was literally like, girl, like, it was like 10 feet in diameter. Like, we could not. I think it was like $150K.
Oh my gosh!
Insane. Like, it was like expensive, but like, oh my god! Like, literally when I touched it, and just like the feeling from it was like, oh my god, this is what I need. Like, this is like what I am. It was amazing. Oh, hi, Chunky, my little cat. He wants to be in the video. So we're gonna show him. Hey,
the chunky wonky.
He's about to be eaten in 20 minutes, so we're gonna try to wrap it up before then.
Before he gets really hungry.
Chunky wonky. Okay.
So annoyed. He's like.
He hates me sometimes. Go on your cat tower, damn it. Also, we went to it was considered like an arc. It was called Savers. Literally had things.
Oh, it was the Savers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Literally had like the
fun.
same tags as the arc, same color codes, and then they would do like half off on certain days. And with that, I ended up getting this. So pretty.
You should have worn the other thing you got too.
Oh my god, I should have.
Right now?
Too
lazy.
It's. I can't really even describe how amazing this is, but there's like the glitter on it.
It's so pretty.
It's so pretty. The glitter is like all the way to the back. Honestly, it's a candle holder, y'all. But literally, I paid $8 on it. Literally, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but yeah, totally. Like, let's just put it like right here, and then just put like that one. Just chilling, living its best life.
This is the start of the show now. Don't pay attention to us.
Totally, yeah. I mean, we'll go out for a break right now. Shoot, bull. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, I'm ready. Literally, I just wanted to kind of touch base with you guys today. Honestly, it wasn't going to be anything crazy, no special podcast, just kind of show what we got. I also got these glasses, y'all. Trust me, I will wear these glasses tomorrow. You will be shocked by how so amazing cute. They are. Walmart, I think they were like $12. They were kind of expensive, but honestly, hella worth.
Oh, that's why the flame's going crazy, because the wick is all crazy. Oh, we should cover your wicks when lighting candles.
Moomoo's like all like concerned with this candle because like honestly, out of all 3 candles, it's still going. The other 2 are out.
It's just like a dancing flame, and usually when the flame dances, I'm just like, whoa.
Like what's going on here?
I'm like trying to think like what energy is
y'all don't hear the heater or the AC going on, so like and my door's closed.
So yeah, it's definitely the wick then. And the energy's in here. Oh my gosh, speaking of, there's like something in your room because I went in there, it was when they were in Vegas, and I was like, I'll go in here to do my homework, and my computer was working fine when I was out here, and then as soon as I went in the room, the computer kept crashing. And then when I was like, fuck it, I was like, I'm not gonna go to class today because my computer is just being stupid. And then finally when I came to that, like, you know, I'm not gonna do it anymore, the computer started working. I was so mad. I was just like, why? Literally, it's like the time I had to start the class.
And honestly, that is the power of affirmations. Because that's how I am sometimes. When I'm sitting there, I'm just like, oh, I'm just going to distract myself. I'm just going to be on my phone. And then, like, every now and then I'll, like, get down and dirty and, like, serious with my work. And then usually something will happen. Like, what is it called that we're in? Like, even today it was happening. What is it called that we're in now?
Colorado Springs.
No, the new program that we're in because we're not on the other thing anymore.
Law and ethics.
No, the thing, the program where like you go and you log in and like you check in and you like.
Oh, Canvas.
Literally.
Yeah, Canvas.
Canvas was like not working for me today. It was so weird. But like earlier today, I had my my live with my teacher and it was working great throughout all of it. But as soon as I started to do like homework and shit and like was like I need to get down to business, it was like not working. This is not working. And then I was like, well, fuck it. I'm just gonna go shopping and get groceries. And when I was going shopping and groceries, I got an email from Dr. Scott saying, hey, shit's happening, so we're gonna like switch it over to this now.
Oh, that's right.
That? And
yeah,
I was
saw
like,
that.
oh, okay. So then I went back after I got home today and it was like kind of working. I was like, oh. Okay. But honestly, it's the affirmations too, because how you can personally give yourself positive affirmations every single day, like I not only just physical of like I will eat healthy, I will work out, I will do well at my school, or I will study, I will do this. It's also like, you know, like I will be happy today, I will feel loved, or I will love myself, I, you know, will feel whole, this, that, and the third. You can also do negative affirmations to yourself, and they stick. That's the biggest thing. So, like, maybe in my room I have that, like an affirmation monster in a sense, where, like, a negative affirmation monster where, like, it's saying, like, no, you don't need to do homework, because, like, they've been so lenient with you and so gracious with you that, like, you will get an extended, you know, time that you could like turn in your homework, and or they'll work with you, or you'll just take the class again, no problem, type of thing. And then like I feed into that type of thing.
Yeah.
So
it's definitely like maybe like an attachment or something.
Totally, something's there.
Something that thrives off of like lack of motivation or something.
It's there, and I rebuke you.
Right,
I'm gonna take the angel. I'm gonna rebuke you. Rebuke you. She's looking at you. She's looking at you. She's coming at you with claws.
To add to what Sam said,
yes, add.
Siggy?
See, add while I go put cancer in my system. One more nail in the coffin, as one of my old teachers said.
Gosh, I can't remember the last time I heard that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Literally, 6th grade, my teacher forget her name. She always used to say it.
Oh, every time she would smoke?
Helen. Huh?
Every time she would smoke?
Yeah. She's like, I'm going to go put another nail in the coffin. Like, no one knew what she meant. But I know what she meant now.
You're like, I resonate.
Actually, I think I asked my mom one summer because I was like, what the fuck is this bitch talking about? And then my mom told me.
Okay. What chunky? Oh, like affirmations and stuff, usually, like a really good way to do them is instead of saying like, I will have it, a good way to do it is like kind of put it in present tense, like something you want in the future. You're like, I have it now, or like,
Totally.
like with a new job or something, be like, you know, I work hard and I basically like I'll see gosh, I can't. I wrote it all down, but
it's almost like, I don't know if you guys can hear me, but it's almost like lukewarmness, you know? Like, I don't even know why I'm bringing this shit up right now, but one of my exes in California, one of the things that he taught me that was like immaculate spiritual teaching was never say the word try. Always say the word like you will, or that you're not doing it. Because if you say that you'll try, then you'll still get into that mental habit of like trying to achieve, and you won't actually ever achieve. But if you say that you've achieved it or you've done it, then you'll actually do it.
Yeah, sense. Like the law of attraction. Like if you like you basically you receive what you send out, like the energies that you, I guess, emanate or whatever. So if like you're always in this mindset like, you know, bills are gonna weigh me down, or, you know, I'm always broke, I have no money and stuff, like that's the energy you're bringing to yourself. And like, yeah, every once in a while you'll get like, you know, some sort of like leniency like with money, or just like some sort of blessing or something, but then if you don't utilize it right, it's gonna be like, oh, you'll go back to that mindset like, oh man, I just, you know, money is just blah blah blah, like just having like this negative like relationship with money. And instead of like controlling it or letting it control you, you basically have to form a bond with it and say, hey, we're actually best friends, me and money, like we go way back. Like
ancestral back.
Yes.
Go back generations.
Exactly.
Shit,
and then
money.
Yeah. And then like with health and stuff, like instead of saying like I will be healthy, or I have, or something like that, like you just say my body is in, you know, it's in immaculate health or something.
Yeah,
and
that you're good.
Like just like, even though you know, well, like you still have to kind of put like your mindset, it's kind of hard, you know, especially like if your mindset's kind of been like pushing into the negativity and the anxiety like my whole life. Totally. But you have to like believe in it. Like if you don't believe in it and you say it, it's just kind of like you're just kind of giving like empty promises to the universe.
It's almost like the biblical teaching, like walk the walk and practice what you preach. Like if you're literally just saying these affirmations but saying them without walking it, or like moving, it also goes back to Spirit Science on chapter 1 Thoughts, when or the episode 1 Thoughts, where he talks about someone says that like you can't just like think of getting money and just sit on your ass, and like he replies to that saying like, exactly, like you're never just sitting there, you're always moving, and like you're thinking and you're like processing and you're like doing all of these thoughts, but also like moving also in your life to the point where like you never know, you can find money on the ground type of thing. But if you just sat on your ass the whole day just thinking of money, you would have never walked out 10 feet and got it type of thing. Exactly.
It's I was gonna say I was gonna add on to what you were saying.
But definitely I do feel that with like the healing as well, that like when I'm not feeling so well in the morning, I'll tell myself, oh no, you're good, like, you know, like just gargle water, like, you know, you smoke too much and that's pretty much what it is, and blah blah blah. Drink some coffee, take a shit, drink some water, do whatever. And after I do those, it's like, oh yeah, I am good type of thing. And honestly, it's not psyching yourself out, because obviously there are ways that you can contaminate your body and get viruses and bacteria and actually feel ill. But it's also 80% thought process and telling yourself, no, I'm not feeling that way. I'm actually feeling great. And then next thing you know, you're actually feeling great. Type of thing. It's like almost like self-healing.
Yeah, because like you
by power of thought.
Oh, this is a really good one. So like, I didn't realize it, but I'm like, like a hypochondriac, and I'm working on it a lot better now. Like on it, I don't let it get as bad as it did before. But since I want to say 16 or 18, between those 2 years, I got sick, like really sick in the wintertime. And it was just like my throat issues, and like it just was like coughing along, and it was just crazy. And every year in my head I was like, oh well, it's winter, I'm gonna get sick, like I always get sick. And every year it got progressively worse. This year I didn't like stick to that mindset. Like I told myself, like, no, I am not gonna like feed into that. And I have not gotten as sick as I did, like I always used to. Like it's seriously every single year. The last time I got really sick, I want to say 2 years ago, without my mindset like making me go crazy. I want to say like 1.5 years ago, I had to go to the hospital because like it was just bad. Like I wasn't eating for like a week, and it was just like it was hard to like swallow things and stuff. And yeah, like that's kind of what it was like, and it just got progressively worse. But now except for like issues with me like using weed and like smoking and stuff, like really I haven't had bad issues.
Yeah, totally.
Because I'm not feeding into it, and I'm not like letting myself believe that I'm gonna get sick, and then lo and behold I get sick.
Yeah.
And adding on to like, if you try to manifest like, the one job that you really want and stuff, totally. And all you're focusing on is getting the job, and it's kind of like, the journey, you just focusing on the destination and not realizing the journey you have to take to get to it. And it's just like I had that thought. It was so weird. So I was driving from here to the school when I was like watching Chunky there in Vegas, and randomly there was this voice. I was like, have you ever looked at the trees? Like really looked at the trees? And I was like, I'm driving, but sure. And it was basically like this whole conversation I was having in my head that was like saying like, you're so focused on getting to the school that you're not realizing, like, you're not living in the moment. You're living in the, like, right now, but you're not living in, the power of now. Totally. Just focus, like trying to get to the destination. Like, there's so many times where I hardly remember the trip, like, to and from. And then that day, I was, like, looking around. I was like, man, it is so beautiful here. Like, everything, like, life is just so beautiful.
Totally.
Not really the pollution. I mean, maybe in its own way, like, just looking at it, but what it actually does, no. But, like, everything else on the drive there was beautiful.
That, totally. And then also, like, the saying that goes, like, you're seeing, like, the forest for the trees in a sense where, like, you're like, your destination that you're locked on to going to is likened to like the trees where like you are just going just to see that, but there's so much more in the forest than just trees, or there's so much more out there than just going from A to B and not like observing and looking around.
And just like experiencing life altogether, like realizing that I'm like this lifetime I'm capable of like standing up and walking, I'm capable of driving, I'm capable of seeing, I am hearing, smelling, tasting, and I just like take everything for granted. And I've almost 30 years like in my life, and what does that say?
I don't know, but it's still going. So I think my phone's about to die, y'all. But we're gonna wrap it up soon.
See, but it's just like living in the moment. Like it's the difference between living and existing.
Like it's moving. Please tell me, y'all, that if you see that, you video watchers, if you see like it panning back and forth type of thing.
Oh, it kind of does look like it.
Because I swear we're not doing anything. We're not touching the table. There's no wind, anything. It's almost like it's wanting to focus on something else that's not us.
Maybe.
And it's like auto-focusing by moving the screen. I don't know. Maybe it's like a new feature with the camera phones. I don't fucking know, dude.
Oh my gosh, right when I looked at the time, it was 3444. Or no, 3444, yeah.
Damn, we're already half hour. Damn, we should end it then. We have a lot we have to do tonight. For one, we have to eat because we're so hungry. I also
the rice is done.
Given a big gift from my mom from her plug. Thank you, plug, for sending us some
gift.
Herbals
oh my gosh,
our way. So we need to separate that, and also we have a test that we have to take. Let's do today. You already took it. The one that's due by midnight.
What test?
The one that's for last week.
Fuck. That means I gotta go back soon.
T.
Because when I looked, I didn't see any new assignments.
She said that it was a test that it's on whatever the fuck it's called.
Canvas?
Yeah. She said don't do the test that's on education or whatever. It's a 100-question test. It's due at midnight, so we also have to do that. I have an early day we have to do tomorrow. We're going to be doing our podcast tomorrow. Also, we have to somehow squeeze in reading time because, trust, we haven't done any, or I haven't personally done any reading since the last podcast. And I want to also delve into this book more because there's just a lot that I want to talk about that is to come with the book. Tomorrow we'll have Poison Universe with us, maybe Mystery Man, and that hippie panda. If she's not dead still. She's literally behind us. She's behind us in this wall, like, hi girl, we'll give you that energy. energy. We need that energy.
She's like preparing for tonight.
Totally.
Being around people and their energies.
And honestly, it was so insane in Vegas because even going to Fremont, which is Old Town Vegas, there were so many people, and we went like after midnight.
Really?
There were so many people walking on the strip or on Old Town Vegas still. Of course, the screens were still playing and like shops were open. It was almost like COVID wasn't a thing because there was a lot of people who were not wearing masks. Yeah. But there were police everywhere, and they were like mandating like or regulating the mask and whatnot. But still, there were so many people who like slipped by. Just didn't have it on, so whatever. So like coming back and like being in like solemnness is honestly great for both of us, but like the energy there definitely was a lot. It was fun though. I mean, 10 out of 10 would also do it again because it is Vegas, and personally I know it's carnal, but I love gambling. This is how it is, girl, okay? Gambling, the free drinks, and the cigarettes, even though I didn't really drink that much when we were there, but we did a lot of other things. I want to delve in it tomorrow.
When Bree's awake.
Yes, because there are some fun things that we did. Also, I want to delve in more on meeting up with my friend, Megan, what up, girl, once again, and the things that we did for the day that we were there together and whatnot. But until then, like, dislike, comment, please comment. Unsubscribe if you don't like us. Trust, we're eclectic.
Subscribe just to
look
unsubscribe.
At our centerpiece. Subscribe just to unsubscribe. Please. Exactly. But if you like us, subscribe, like, and comment. Tell us what's your favorite crystal out of all of these that we showed you. So that Sam doesn't continue
just making us comment. I'm just kidding.
She's reading my minds, y'all. She's reading them. She's playing them like a record right now. She's fiddling around with them. She's playing like we did with the crystal. That's not a fiddle. What is that? Okay. She's Scaramouche. But until then, y'all, we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Have a good one.